Jason here, and it's time for some Modern Cube. It's that time of year again, and I get to play one of my favorite formats to play. Not just, Modern Cube, but just like Cube in general. So let's see what we have here. So basically we're just trying to do something broken in any possible way that we can. And we have some pretty good cards here. We have a Verdant Catacombs. So fetch lands are great. They can find a bunch of different. So there's all sorts of different lands it can find. It can obviously find shock lands. We're gonna also find the new cycling lands, and it can find a bunch of different lands. It's also Seller's Conscripts, which is goes into a combo deck, and it's just a very strong card in general. You can steal planeswalkers, you can steal opponent's creatures, you can steal anything you want. I'm a big fan of Seller's Conscripts. Other than that, there's some pretty good removal. Dismember, Banishing Light, but I quite like starting off with just picking something which can do broken things, and Seller's Conscripts is definitely one of those cards. So MTGO is acting up a little bit here. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, pack 2. What do we got here? We got a Muldrifter, which is pretty cute. We got an Arid Mesa, which could potentially help us splash another color. What else do we got? Creeping Tar Pit is pretty alright. Fork Bolts, removal. Solemn Simulacrum can help us ramp and fix our mana. Blue-red is in general is quite good. So I think we're gonna go with this Muldrifter and just stay on schedule here. In this pack we have Dungeon Geists, which is pretty good. It gets to tap down an opponent's creature, and it's just a big flyer. It's not bad. Harmonize is good. That's a Mana Elf, which is good. It's also Polluted Delta, which could help us splash another color. I think I would prefer to take a Polluted Delta over something like Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas is obviously amazing, but it's still like 7 mana, and splashing out to third color this early is a little bit tricky. In this way, so like a Blood Crypt could help us fix our mana. So I quite like taking this Polluted Delta here. So what do we got here? Good cards. Phyrexian Metamorph is nice. So is Flooded Strand. Again, the same sort of argument as with Polluted Delta. This could help us potentially both splash and fix our colors. There's also Wildfire. So Wildfire is cool in the decks where you get to play a lot of Mana Rocks, but so far we haven't seen a single Mana Rock. So I think it's either this Flooded Strand or this Phyrexian Metamorph. There's a lot of clone effects in general in the cube, so I'm not too keen on grabbing these that early. So I think going for the Flooded Strand here is pretty powerful. Speaking of which, here's actually a Mana Rock in our color. And looking at the other cards, I think that's what we're going to go for. I mean, Tireless Tracker is awesome, especially with the fetch lands. So maybe we could consider taking this Tireless Tracker actually. This is a little bit tricky. I mean, Tireless Tracker is an amazing card, but so is this Signet. This Signet just helps us actually get to where we want to be. A little bit tricky. We don't have any lands to actually support the green color yet. Let's just go with this Signet. Let's try and be a little bit conservative here and just pick cards that we know are going to be good for our deck. Speaking of which, here's a Sacred Foundry, which means that we could fix our colors with the Flooded Strand. It's also an Icefall Regent. However, we already have 2 very good 5-drops, and I feel like Icefall Regent is quite replaceable. So I think we're going to take this Sacred Foundry. Taking, fixing mana early is quite nice. It means that we don't have to worry about it too much later on. So here we have a decision to make. Here's a Young Pyromancer and a Flame Slash. Flame Slash is just some of the most efficient removal we get in red. But Young Pyromancer is an excellent threat. It's also Ralseric actually, which could potentially do some broken things. I don't know if you have any combos with Ralseric. Maybe one of these will wheel. Let's take the Ralseric and then maybe either the Flame Slash or the other card will wheel. What do we have here? Here's a Magma Jet, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's just early removal, and the Scry might come into play, and I don't see anything else that I'm too excited about actually. Smartest Copter is fine, but maybe not in a deck like this. We get a Frost Titan back, which is pretty big deal. There's also Sphinx's Revelation though, which we can cast off the Sacred Foundry. We already have a Muldrifter. Frost Titan is a pretty remarkable threat, and we're not entirely locked into playing white at this point, so I think we just take this. Here's a charm, or there's also Forked Bolt. I quite like how the Isacham is very flexible. I mean, the Forked Bolt is nice against sort of like decks with a lot of mana dogs and stuff, but I quite like that this is also instant speed. Let's just actually sort these by converted mana cost now. What do we have here? Nothing that's too exciting. I think we're just going to take this Rugged Prairie in case that we do want to splash something white. Wildfire, not too stoked on that. Pilgrim's Eye is okay. We can play the Pilgrim's Eye. Abbot, I mean, it's not ideal, but we can keep it in the deck for now. There's a Banefire. Sure, I'm not counting on actually playing that. There's a Boom Bust, not counting on playing that either. But you know, you never know. Just wanted to make sure that we're actually on live on the stream here. Okay, so pack 2. Some pretty good cards here. Like Acidic Slime is very good. Farseek is obviously very good. Shriekmaw is good. Is there anything that we want to play though? There is a Nightveil Spectre, but I don't know. I'm not too impressed by that, except if you're like in some sort of devotion deck. Bonfire could be okay. Note that we didn't get neither the Flame Slash nor the Young Pyromancer back, which I'm quite surprised about. We could also just take the Sky Sovereign. I'm quite a big fan of Sky Sovereign actually. We don't have a lot of things to crew it though. Nah, let's just take the Bonfire. So what do we have here? We have an Ancient Grudge, which is good. We have a Dissolve. Duplicant, which is a good removal spell in colorless. Oh, I mean, this pack is not great for us. There's a Direfleet Daredevil, but that's not that amazing, I think. Maybe just take the Dissolve to just have a counter spell. I guess it's a clean answer to a bunch of things. We would like something like Remands and stuff. Here's a Snapcaster Mage. We do have a Magma Jet, an Issa Charm, a Dissolve. So we do have a bunch of things that we could potentially cast with this. It's also Chandra Pyromaster, which is a repeated sort of like source of card advantage. But I feel like the Snapcaster Mage just has too much upside. We could also think about taking this Kolaghan's Command. But we don't really have any red cards yet to play. Let's just take this Snapcaster Mage. So what do we have here? I mean, we have a Boros Signet, which is not. I mean, it's on color in the red portion, and having that and the Sacred Foundry, we could potentially splash something white very easily. Other than that, there's a Nimble Obstructionist, which is a fine card. Like we can, you know, it's you can cycle it and stifle something, and you get to you get your card back. And it's also just a 3/1 flyer with flash. We do have these big things we want to cast though, including this bonfire and stuff. So I do think we want this. I think we're just going to take this Boros Signet. I think the Signets are very good, and I think we should take any sort of like opportunities to take them. So now we have some actual choices here. There's a Cascade Bluffs, which is good for fixing our mana. There's also Venser. Venser is pretty sweet. Nahiri is pretty good. We don't have something massive to actually play with the Nahiri. I mean, Venser is just a solid card, and we are a little bit light on the 4-drops. We also have a PN Kirin Nalaar. What are the chances that the Venser or the Nahiri they actually table? Also Sheldark Isle. Sheldark Isle is pretty cool as well. Do we take the PN Kirin Nalaar and then we hope for something else to wheel? We have 3 cards that could potentially wheel. Let's try it. Cube is also about just having fun in general, so don't be afraid to just do crazy things. Here's a Riffling Cloudscape, which is a pretty solid card. It's also Blasphemous Act. But right now we are quite creature heavy, so I don't know. I like a Cloudscape. Okay, here's some options. There's a Spell Queller, which we could cast off our White Splash fairly easily. Solid card. There's an Essence Scatter, which is fine. Baral, which is not exactly what we want to do. And Akira, which is not amazing. I think we're going to take the Spell Queller as sort of like our White Splash here. I think the White Splash is more or less free at this point. Here's a Wooded Foothills, which can find our Sacred Foundry and then if we pick up something else, we can. I think we should take this. Just having a bunch of fetch lands is pretty good. Another way of making this Spell Queller more splashable as well. I'm not too keen on the Abbot. I kind of want to get rid of that, but so far things are alright here. So here's the Sky Sovereign, which came back. Threats of Disloyalty. I'm not a huge fan of that. I would rather have a normal control magic sort of like card. Not too worried about any 2-drops actually. Let's just take this here Sky Sovereign. So what did we get back here? We did get the Ancient Grudge, and now with the Wooded Foothills we could actually play this quite easily. Here's the Chandra. So the Chandra came back. I'm happy to take the Chandra here. Here's the Nimble Obstructionist. Also came back, which is also good. And we got the Cascade Bluffs back. Let's see if we're ever going to get any of those blue cards back. Is that the same pack as the Cascade Bluffs? No, I think it's the next pack that we had some blue cards in it, with the possibility of something wheeling. This is a pretty cool board wipe. Oh, that's a Blasphemous Act. Guess we can take that for the sideboard. I guess we're not going to get any of those any of those blue cards back, but I think we're doing pretty well here. What do we got here? There's a Chandra Torch of Defiance. That's also just an opt. There's a Temporal Mastery. Chandra is nice because she helps us ramp into our other stuff, and she's just a win condition by itself and a removal spell. Yeah, let's definitely go for the Chandra here. We have a very nice count of Planeswalkers in our deck. I think we would like to see something like a Lightning Bolt would be nice, but there might be a mono red player. What do we got here? We got the Stomping Ground. We already got that fix. There's a Geist of Saintraft. There's also Batterskull. Aether Adept, which we wouldn't mind wheeling. There's also Pyroclasm, which would also be nice. But I think we won this. We won this Geist of St. Treft. Is that really that good? I mean, Batterskull is pretty nice. Is Geist really that good? There's going to be a lot of creature decks. I guess it's just difficult to deal with. I guess some decks just can't deal with it. Which is quite alright. Okay, here we got some options. Vendilion Clique is obviously very good. So is Tamiyo, though. We were quite heavy in the 5-drops already. And Vendilion Clique will disrupt our opponent, and it will help us, you know, crew the Sky Sovereign. It has flying. It can fly over and kill Planeswalkers. I'm a huge fan of Vendilion Clique. I do like Tamiyo, though. Let's go for the Clique. Let's get more of these flesh creatures in there. Here's an Ajani Vengeant. It's also Keranos, though. Whew. This is Anachandra Flamecaller. We are just doing it here. Keranos is just a very, very good 5-drop that can just be extremely difficult to deal with. Chandra Flamecaller is also pretty broken, though. Jesus, stop it. What do we do here? We might be the only ones in blue-red. But... So is it Chandra Flamecaller or is it Keranos? I feel like we're playing Chandra Tribal here, so I think we should just go for the Chandra. Oh, wow. And the Inferno Titan. And Outpost Siege and Tidings. Inferno Titan is just one of the best finishers in the format. I personally think so. What have we got here? We got a Ludel Core. It's very nice, sort of like source of card filtering. There's a Koth. We're not really looking to play a Koth, I think. It's a very expensive removal spell here, which I'm not that keen on playing. So it's just a Mana Confluence. Let's just take the Mana Confluence. Careful Consideration is nice. Reflecting Pool, Soulscar Mage, Whip Flare, Aya Shaman. I think we want to take this Careful Consideration, though. Yeah, let's take it. We get the Opt. I quite like the Opt having the Snapcaster Mage in the deck. I don't even know. Do we want to play the Snapcaster Mage? I don't even know. Arlencord, is that any good? I don't think so. I think this is just a better card. The Aether Adept. It's like a Mana War. I mean, we can also bounce our own stuff. Want to like bounce our own Vendilion Clique to reuse it. How many spells do we actually have for Snapcaster Mage? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 cards for Snapcaster Mage. We're probably not playing Snapcaster Mage then. Maybe we just don't need it. We do have to make some cuts here. I don't know if Relseric is actually any good. Not having access to any sort of... we don't have like any combos with it. Here's a Sheevan Reef or Vance's Blasting Stations. A Blasting Cannon, sorry. We do have pretty good fixing, but... Yeah, let's just take this. I haven't tried playing this actually. Tidings. Yep. Huntmaster for life gain. We could potentially play it. Okay, this deck looks pretty sweet. We definitely need to make some cuts. We might just want to cut this Pilgrim's Eye. We're probably going to cut this Polluted Delta. This is not actually doing anything. This one can help us fix our red and white. So we can get like double red off the Rugged Prairie and get a white mana as well. So how does it look if we just take these lands out? 28 cards, which is quite a bit. So I don't think we want to play Bonfire in the main deck. I think we're happy just having that in the sideboard in case we run into something like an aggressive deck or something. Maybe we don't want to play this Ral Zarek either. Any of these other things we don't really want to play. So how many creatures do we have? We have Lootail Core, Nimble Obstructionist, the Vendilion Click. Those two are very good at crewing the Sovereign. We have a Geist with a Spell Queller. Maybe we don't want this Pilgrim's Eye. I mean, it's nice in the sense that it fixes our mana, but I think our mana is actually pretty good as it is. Maybe this Tidings is not... Maybe we don't need it. We have so many other ways of generating like card advantage that maybe we don't need. Like a 5-mana sorcery spell is pretty difficult to cast. Maybe it is just better than this Careful Consideration. Get rid of this. A little bit of an awkward curve, but maybe that's okay. So let's just sort by color real quick. And let's look at what we have going here. Wooded Foothills. And the Flooded Strand to find the white stuff. So maybe we don't even want... I don't think we even want a basic Plains. These can all find... These all fixes for white, including the Boros Signet, which also fixes for white. So I don't think we want any basic Plains, and so we probably just want another island. Now the question is, do we want that many mountains? I don't think so, because the Wooded Foothills can also be a mountain. So let's cut one more mountain and then add one more plains, one more island here. And I think we should be able to get away with playing 16 lands, since we have the 2 signets and we have an opt. We have a Lootail Core. We have an early Muldrifter. We have a Signet we can use to cycle our lands as well. Maybe we don't need... Actually, maybe we don't need the Sky Sovereign in the main. I mean, it is pretty good. Well, that's what we put in the main, though. We could play another land. I don't know. I feel like with the scry and the looting and all this stuff, I feel like we can. I think we should be able to go with 16. Let's just try this. Let's try this and play some games. That's why we're here. We're not here to spend hours discussing what to take out the deck. So I'm happy just going with this. I think the deck came out pretty well. I mean, obviously we would have liked, you know, the sort of like a Kiki-Jiki combo. Restoration Angel would have been really nice as well, because we have a lot of things that really benefit from blinking, like an Aether Adept, Pirkir and Nala, Muldrifter, Cloudskate. All these cards really benefit from. Did we not get an opponent? Oh, here we go. Oops. Man, I really need a second screen. Alright, so good luck to our opponent, and we would like to play first. So what do we have here? We have an early Signet into Spellquellers and Geist and potentially Cetus Conscripts. So I'm quite happy with this. So let's just play out this Foundry. Pass the turn. Steam Vents. Okay, so it looks like we are in at least some sort of mirror here. Is there any reason for us to play this? We don't have to show them right now that we are actually playing blue. We can just sort of like pretend that we're just playing red-white. Just not give our opponent that information. Alright, Cascade Bluffs. So now we could potentially, we can dissolve, we can play a Spell Queller, we can play a Geyser Saintraft. I think I quite like, so what do we do here? I think since they're not doing anything and, you know, they might have a remand or something, but I think we just play out this, wait, how do we actually do that? Let's just see here. So we need a blue. So we can go like this and spend the red, making a blue. There we go. And then play the Geist. Oh, and they don't have anything to actually stop it, which is a pretty big deal. They can't play Liliana or anything here. Earthquake, okay. So they had something to deal with it, but that's fine. Here's an Aether Adept. So now we can just pass. Play the passing game. We have a Dissolve. We have a Spell Queller. If they tap out now, that's very good for us. Sure. So we do the same trick as before. We spend the red, and then we Spell Queller that. And then now we have a threat on the board. Ooh, and a Chandra. That's quite nice. I mean, Spell Queller is quite easy to kill. But I'm quite happy having them spend mana to do so, and then we just play out the Chandra now. And then next turn we can start zeroing her and get some card advantage. And if they actually spend a turn either killing our Spell Queller or bouncing it or something, we can. Is this the Muldrifter? Devil's Play. Okay, they do kill it, and then they get the Falcon Wrath Aristocrat back. But that's fine, because we can just ping it with the Chandra. Oh no, she has haste. Oh, I forgot. Okay, anyway, we can still... Chandra should... Unless they want to spend another removal spell killing Chandra. Okay, they don't. So now the question here, what do? We can either sell us conscripts, we can steal this, right? And then we can sacrifice it. And if they have some sort of shenanigans for that, then we can just kill it with the... So let's take this. And then we can just sacrifice it to itself. Oh, they just sacrifice in response, of course. Yeah, that's fine. We still get to attack them for 3 here. We can take up this Chandra. Pass. That's the Lava Claw reaches, which we kind of have to be. We have to think about that. No play. Okay, Luda Core. So let's exile the top. See if we get a land. We get a Muldrifter though. So how big can this become? It can become an something 2. Okay, if they're willing to pump a bunch of mana into it. So let's just play this Muldrifter, draw some cards. Okay, and then we'll just go attacking for 3 here. Yeah, so far I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. It's pretty cool. Reflecting Pool. They have a bunch of mana though. But they're down to 4 cards. And they don't have that much life left. So next turn, if we actually manage to get a land, we could just Inferno Titan them and attack, and then they have to chomp, otherwise it's lethal. Etali Primal Storm. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, we can just bounce that. There's a Signet. So if we bounce that, is there a way we can bounce and keep up Dissolve? Not as it is right now. Also, we would need to find an island. There's a Vendilion Clique. I mean, this doesn't have trample or anything, right? No. It's when the text, though. What we could do is that we could opt in response to them attacking. Or we could just bounce it. Yeah, let's just bounce it. Let's play this. And then this. And then make 2 more blue. Play this Adept. Bounce this guy. And then we do have the opt to manipulate the top. I think that's just better. In this case, they need to present several blockers, otherwise we just have lethal on them. And again, now we have mana for Infernal Titan, so we just have lethal with the Infernal Titan. So they actually need to have a counter spell here. They have something big. Lay Claim. So they take that just to block. But that's not going to be enough. So let's just attack with these 2 here. And then if they block the Muldrifter, they die. If they block this, sure, we just ping them with Chandra. And then we don't have to show them any more cards. Boop. Okay. So we're up against another Another control deck. I think in that case, we might want more draw and more lands. Maybe add another island. Maybe get rid of the... Skystorm is very good against their... if they play a lot of Planeswalkers, so is Seller's Conscripts. Maybe this is just too bad of a card actually to play. All of this seems good. All of that seems good. All of this seems pretty good. Maybe our deck is just perfect as it is. Ah, let's just run it back. Whatever. I talked myself out of changing anything. A little bit awkward, but we have some early card draw in the and filtering in the opt, and we have a Muldrift as well. So this is fine. More lands is not what we wanted. Well, if we got a white land, then that would be fine. But now it's a little bit awkward because now we don't really want to draw Nimble Obstructionist. Maybe that's fine. Not ideal. Let's see. They don't do anything either. That's an Izzet Charm. I mean, sure, why not? We can play this draw go game. And now we're actually ahead on mana. Well, I guess we're on par. Ancient Grudge. Wow, really? Just for our signets? Interesting. So now they might tap out for something. Okay, they just attack. That's fine. Then we... If we draw like a 4 mana something... Oh, we didn't. Okay. I mean, here we could just... If they go for the activation of the Lava Claw Reaches again, we could just Nimble Obstructionist that attack. Which could be quite hilarious. So now they don't do anything. So now I think we just play this end of turn. Go for the attack. And here, I like just playing out the Muldrifter. Well, we get to draw 2. What is our opponent doing with their deck? I mean, we have a significant clock now. We have all the bounce in the world. We could just play this Geist now. Yeah, let's just do that. Guys, Sintraft. Okay. I mean, we know they have like a board wipe. They might have several board wipes, but... Let's see. Always remember to drink water as well. Come on. What do you got? Damnation? Phyrexian Metamorph. They're gonna copy the Mole Drifter. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we get to severely attack our opponent here. Even if they block the Geist, they still take, how much, 9? Or we could bounce the Phyrexian Metamorph. Hey, Alex. I don't know, let's just attack her with everything, and then we play the Tidings, just to draw more cards. If they decide to block the Geist, that's fine. They do. They're just gonna take all the rest. Oh, they have something. They're gonna bounce the Angel. Wow, okay. That's fine. So now I think we just... So we're gonna have 2 mana available. Do we want to do that? No, let's use this. We draw 4 cards. Get rid of this Wooded Foothills. So now they don't even have Cyclonic Rift to reset the board either. They play a Signet, okay. Do they have any white spells? Okay. That's an Olivia Voldaren. Okay, they're gonna kill the Obstructionist to grow the Olivia. I'm okay with that. So here's a Conscript. So that's just lethal, right? So that would be 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have Spell Queller to back it up. Yeah. That seems good with me. So unless they can kill something here. No, that's it. We got them. Okay, so match 1 went pretty well with the 2-0. So let's just jump straight into it. I think our deck is pretty solid. I mean, we would have liked maybe more removal spells and a Jace or something, but I think the deck works pretty well here. Ooh, this is a little bit rough. I mean, we are on the draw. Another blue spell, another blue card will allow us to cast a Dissolve. I think we're just gonna keep this. Okay, there's the island. So, so far so good. We can always click ourselves as well. Gifted Aetherborn. Okay, but we have a pretty good blocker for that. And we can also just Chandra it. So let's play out this island. I think the mono black deck can be really, really strong if they really get there. Okay. Heretical Healer. There's an obstructionist, which is not, that's not bad. But I think now what we want to do is that we keep up the dissolve in case they play something ridiculous before combat. If not, then we just click them and we block the Liliana. Okay, so let's do that. Let's have a look at that hand of yours. Wow. Jesus. So, Murderous Redcap, we don't care about. Sorin seems pretty brutal here. What a hand. So, Ulamog, Shieldred, and Redcap. Let's block the Liliana. We don't want to give them a free Planeswalker. And then all they can do now really is play that Redcap. Unless they do something else. Okay, here's the Redcap. So now we could potentially... I think we just want to play this blasting cannons. It can't find us lands, which is a little bit awkward, but it can find us other stuff. They go attacking. Found an island. We did find this Cascade Bluffs though, which is pretty nice. I don't think we want to play I don't think we want to play this Chandra out. I think we want to just keep up Spell Queller and Nimble Obstructionist, and then if they go attacking we can block the Gifted Aetherborn. So let's play this, and then we can play the Chandra. Yeah, let's do that. Grey Merchant, okay. That's not great. That is actually pretty bad. Land? Okay, we got a land. Next turn they can just play a Shieldred if they actually draw the land. What do we do here? I guess we just play this Chandra and we kill the Grey Merchant? We definitely want to try and... this Murderous Redcap is really difficult for us to deal with, actually. They're probably going to just attack us. Yeah. Okay, Phyrexian Arena. They have 34 life, so they have a lot of stuff to deal with here. What do we do about this Murderous Redcap, though? So far we've only revealed... oh no, we did show an Aether Adept. If we kill the Murderous Redcap, it's going to come back and then it's going to kill us. So that's not going to work. So we need to find something off this Chandra. We find a Sailor's Persecution. I guess that blocks. So I guess we have to cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to take something? I guess we just take this red cap and then we just like attack with it, but we don't attack with the conscripts. I mean, if they get a Shieldred out, we are also in a bad state. They have 31 life. Yeah, this is tricky. I mean, if we block it, we die. I guess we can do it and hope that they make a mistake. Who would have thought that the murderous red cap would end up killing us? Who would have thought? Oh, they kill the conscripts? Okay. I mean, this gives us a chance. We don't have a creature. Okay. So we can play this opt. We need to bounce the Shieldred. Why didn't they just kill us? It can just shoot us. That is strange. Okay, opt. We don't want the Boros Signet. Rugged Prairie is also not what we want. I mean, next turn, if we don't get rid of the Shieldred, they will just kill us. So we need to find something here. Some sort of way we can bounce. Luda Elcor. So I mean, I guess there's no reason to. I mean, they made a mistake before as well, right? So there's no reason to actually concede just yet. Okay, they're gonna choose the gray merchant. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So they have a little bit of early interaction. Grim Lavamancer, does it actually do anything? I don't think it does. We didn't see any good targets for Magma Jet either, or the Izzet Charm. So maybe we just want to. I mean, if they are sort of like a devotion deck, maybe something like a Blasphemous Act would be good, and a Bonfire. Cut down on sort of like the removal spells that don't actually kill anything. We can try this. Let's give it a go. Okay, let's good luck to our opponent here. We would like to play first. Yeah, this is definitely mulligan. Okay, so another land would allow us to evoke the Muldrifter. Yeah, so this is probably fine. Let's keep this. Oh, people are watching. Hello, people. Conscripts, no. Yeah. So island go. Swamp go. There's a Cascade Bluffs, which is exactly what we wanted to draw. So it looks like we're going to get to Muldrifter next turn, And then hopefully we can Muldrifter into Chandra. Pack Rat. Yikes. Do we just have to kill that? I think we do. If we don't kill it now, then we're going to have a very hard time killing it later on. Well, that doesn't work, does it? Okay. So, do that. Make 2 red. Make another red. Bonfire our opponent for x equals 1. Not the best Bonfire of the Damned, but necessary. I don't think we could deal with a Pack Rat getting out of hand. Nightveil Spectre is disgusting, but I guess we can deal with it. We definitely wanted to draw land there rather than the Pia and Kiran Nalaar. Okay, so there's our land, which we probably have to find an island with. So they attack. Let's see what they exile. They can't cast it though, right? No. They exile the Chandra Pyromaster. That's fine. Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. Yeah, that's not ideal. So let's crack this. So what do we find? An island, probably. There's a Sacred Foundry. What do we play here? We could go, if we go Chandra, kill the Nightveil Spectre, then the Vampire is just going to kill the Chandra. So that doesn't actually do that much. If we play Pia and Kiran Nalaar, then what does that do? Does that do anything? I mean, that doesn't do that much either. Alternatively, we could just play the Tidings and then hope that we can board wipe with the Chandra. Maybe that's the way to go. That's what we're going to do anyway. So draw 4 cards. Get rid of probably the Lud Core. We actually did find our land. So next turn we can board wipe with the Chandra. And then we have a very good Planeswalker on the board, which can help us beat that Sorin. Okay, so he just goes for the emblem. Interesting. So he just wants to get his beats going. Nightveil Spectre took our Inferno Titan. Okay. Another creature. Murderous Redcap. Okay. I mean, it's not great, but it is what it is. We're definitely still going to play this Chandra here. I mean, that's our best bet. We're going to -3 her. I can't believe we're going to die to this Murderous Redcap again. Such a strange card. gonna bring us down to 1. Oh no, down to 2, I guess. Okay, they killed the Chandra. I'm happy with that actually. Because life is definitely important at this point. So they attack with a red cap. They draw. This is a Grey Merchant. Liliana. And a Vampire Hex Mage. So I think we just have to cast this Blasphemous Act now, right? How much is it? It's 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could play this Signet. And then then it's going to make a 2/2 zombie. He could potentially make attack for 3. Ugh, this is gross. We definitely need to get rid of this Vampire Hex Mage because this can just kill our Planeswalkers. So how do we do this? I guess we just play the Signet. And then we just play this Blasphemous Act. Okay. Oh, they removed the counter from the Murderous Redcap. That was really smart. That was really good play. Well played. That was a really good play. I did not think about that. That was very smart of them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So 1-1. So let's just try and see if we can make this home alive. Someone say something? Oh no. Okay, another match found. Let's go for it. This could be a short video. It's fine. We can just make another one. Okay, let's good luck to our opponent here. Yeah, we got 2 lands. We can Magma Jet, try and scry into more lands. We can even ring Cloudscape, put that on suspend. Swamp. Another black Devotion deck. Okay, that's the Luda Ilkor. Not bad. Brain Maggot. Yeah, I mean, that's not something we can do about right now. So what do you take? Probably take the Magma Jet. They took the Magma Jet, which means that we can play the Luda Ilkor now, which is definitely something we want to do. And then we really hope that they don't actually kill it. Otherwise, this is not going to be a fun game. They do. Dreadbore. Wow. Okay. I mean, we can still suspend this Riftwing. There's an island. The question is, do we just want to like click ourselves? think we probably do. We probably just want to get rid of this Geist of St. Traft, actually, because there's no way we're actually going to play that in the foreseeable future. So if they're going to go attacking... Do we care about that Magma Jet at all? I don't think we do. I think we just take this 1 damage here. Pack Rat. That is awkward. Okay, well, we're still gonna click ourselves because we want to get rid of this Geist of St. Traft. That's Cascade Bluffs. That is what we want to see. That's a Nimble Obstructionist. That's actually really cute. Then we can, if they're gonna spend their turn activating the Pack Rat, then we can just Nimble Obstructionist. We can cycle it and counter that activate ability. That's actually very cute. And I think we're gonna allow them to attack with the Brain Maggot so we can get that Magma Jet back. They attack with the Pack Rat. Sure, no blocks. They do nothing. Drana, Liberator of Malakir. Okay. Maybe we should just have... Why didn't we just offer the trade, actually? I don't know what I was thinking. I was way too concerned about... being cute with the Nimble Obstructionist. So... do we just want to bounce the Drana? No, now we're sort of like locked into doing this Nimble Obstructionist thing. Oh, that was annoying. That was an annoying misplay on my part. But at least now, if they attack with the Pack Rat, we get to trade. Might attack with everything here. They do attack with the Pack Rat. Okay, let's block this Pack Rat. Okay, so let's cycle the Obstructionist. We counter that ability, and we kill the Pack Rat. And they can do that all they want, because now we get to play our Inferno Titan, which is just a faster clock than theirs. So Inferno Titan. Because we can always just bounce the Cloud Skate. Let's do it like this. 1 to the Brain Maggot, 2 to their face. Get back the Magma Jet. Yeah, so hopefully we can come back from this the misplay of not blocking the Pack Rat, because I think if we had blocked the Pack Rat, they would have spent their mana using the ability, and then we could have countered it. But this works out okay as well. Next turn we have both Cloud Skate and we have Magma Jet. So they attack with the Drana. We just take the damage. Yep. And they don't do anything. So let's just attack with the Inferno Titan. Vraska's Contempt. Sure. Let's play this. Bounce the Drana. Pass the turn. Five mana. What is this? Ooh. Sure. So let's just deal them 2. Yeah, let's get this Sky Sovereign, huh? Do we want that? Oh, we can't crew it. But it's a way of killing the Drana. So I think we have to take it. Well, that's annoying, we're gonna lose that Tiding, but that's the way it is, I guess. So let's just attack with the Cloudscape. And then if they play the Drana now, we have the Sky Sovereign to kill it. Read the bones. Okay. Top, bottom. Mimic Bat. Okay. I mean, that's not good for us. Neither is a mountain. It's not going as well as I would have hoped. Or would have liked. I guess now with the Mimic Vat, they can just make a Drana. Oh, man, Mimic Vat is such a difficult card to deal with. So that's the Drana. That's a Dark Confidant. Okay. I guess now at least they can't make another Drana end of turn. And we can just... we can really shoot them down here. So that's Sky Sovereign away the Drana. Do we want to just kill this Dark Confidant? Devour Flesh. I think we have to counter this. Because we need creatures to crew up this Sky Sovereign. And this Rift-Ring Cloudscape is not even enough for that, actually. And we definitely don't want them to be able to mimic that. Because then we have just... we are just dead. So, let's not do that. Come on, Dark Confidant, Ulamog. No, Swamp. Okay. What is this? Wormcoil Engine. Okay, we're definitely bringing in some ways of killing. See, that's a good draw. That is a very good draw. So let's Frost Titan down the Wormcoil Engine. Crew up the Sky Sovereign. Kill the Dark Confidant, I guess. Do you want to exile it? No. Wow, that was a very good draw for us. Wow. That might just do it. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. 1 mana. What are they doing here? Are they considering whether or not to mimic that now? Because they probably shouldn't. There's a dissolve. This will allow us to keep down the Wormcoil Engine, and they can't afford. Yeah, I think we just attack with these two now. So keep that tap down. And we have a dissolve for whatever they want to try and play here. If they want to try and kill their own Wormcoil Engine. Oh no, they just mimic that. Sure, that's fine. And then if you block the Frost Titan, you still take 2. They do have something. Oh no, they didn't. Okay. Awesome. So what do we have? We have an Ancient Grudge. Is that actually good enough? I guess we have this Wooded Foothills to try and play it off the... or to flashback it. So maybe that is just good enough. I don't think we want this Loot Elder Core. I think we want to keep somewhat of a curve. So bringing in a 2-mana spell, I think we should take out a 2-mana spell. What a game. Wow, I can't believe we pulled that off with the Primeval Titan. And this is an awkward hand. Especially if they go... no, I think we have to mulligan this. Yeah, this is way better. We don't want another island. Because this Flooded Strain is going to find us an island. Okay, let's see. Oh, another island, of course. Great. Great, great, great. We do have this Izzet Charm to deal with a potential turn 2 Pack Rat. And a turn 2 Dark Confidant. That is not something we want our opponent to be doing here. So I think now we can just take the Sacred Foundry now that we have 2 islands. So what do we want to draw? Not another land. I guess Dissolve is okay. I don't think we can afford to have them draw 2 spells every turn. And then if they play a Pack Rat now, we can either Adept it. Hypnotic Spectre. Okay, spicy. Do we just either Adept it? I think we do. Get out of here, Hibby. Four mana, and you draw 3 cards and you lose 3 life. That's fine because now we get to keep the solve up. So I was actually much happier with them playing a threat there, or playing something which wasn't a threat. Because now we can just keep up this Dissolve and write this Aether Adept home. And if they don't do anything, we can just play this Obstructionist. Vampire Nighthawk. Do we care about that? No, but we might as well just counter it, because I want to use the Scry ability. Inferno Titan. Yes, please. Get in there. I guess the Vampire Nighthawk is a better blocker than the Adept. That's an Olivia Voldaren. So we're going to counter that ability with the Nimble Obstructionist, I think. Oh, she decides not to shoot us now. Interesting. I guess that makes a lot of sense. So every time she shoots, she gets bigger. Which is a problem. She can shoot twice right now. Let's just play this Inferno Titan. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Do we want to start off by trading this Chandra with this Olivia? Oh, she can't shoot another, she can't shoot a player. Okay. I've convinced myself into killing the Olivia Voldaren with the Chandra. Attack for 2. Okay. That's perfect. So now there's no Doomblade to kill the Inferno Titan. If they're going to play out the Hypnotic Spectre, we just kill that with the Inferno Titan as well. That's a Drana. And this Hippie. Okay. So let's use the Chandra to give us some mana, because then we can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, no, that doesn't actually matter then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay, let's exile then. That was a Wooded Foothills. Inferno Titan. Kill the Drana. Because if the Hypnotic Spectre attacks us, then the Chandra lives, and then we lose either one of these cards, but that's fine. This is Vraska's Contempt. Okay, that's a Mind Shatter. And then they can attack. And a Soul Reap, wow. Wow, they just cleared our board. Good job, opponent. Good job. That was pretty brutal. At least now we can block this Hypnotic Spectre with our Spell Queller. Why am I not getting the mana I tapped? So Spell Queller. Block. Six mana, Wormcoil Engine. Yeah, that's a problem. Frost Titan? Magma Jet. I mean, that doesn't quite do it, but I guess that's one step closer to finding something that can deal with the Wormcoil engine. So let's just let them attack. Mimic that. Okay. Doesn't look too good. They attack us for 6. They cast a Brain Maggot, which we just kill. Right? Do we kill it? It kind of means that we... Yeah, let's just kill it. Neither of those are the Frost Titan. So bottom. Okay. Signet. I guess that leaves us one more turn to find the Frost Titan. So play this and pass. Okay. Frost Titan. Wow. Ah, of course. Well played. Well played. They're gonna take it. So now that's it. We've lost. Unless we can find a... So now what we need is that we need to draw a instant speed removal spell. Or the hero downfall. Yeah, okay. Alright, game 3. Yeah, we wouldn't have got there anyway. Do we want to change anything? Maybe we want this Ral Zarek actually, now that they actually play some pretty big things. We still want this Ancient Grudge, I think. Maybe the Geist is not going to be that great because they actually do play a lot of creatures. So let's see. I mean, yeah, I mean we got some early interaction and we got a big beater, so I guess this is what our deck is meant to be doing, right? So let's just go for it. Play this island. Pass. We do want another island though, because we don't want to play another mountain. And I think we really just we just have to kill this island or something. Yeah, I guess that's okay. We can cycle it. Draw a card. Hypnotic Spectre. Do we want to cycle it, or do we want to just have it in hand? Let's just have it to block the Hypnotic Spectre, actually. Okay, there's a Sky Sovereign. That's a good start. I mean, things are not going that well. Let's play this Nimble Obstructionist. And block the hippie. Yep. Four mana. Ambitious cost. Ambitions cost. It's pretty gross. Vendilion Clique that we can't cast, so the only thing we can cast is actually this Sky Sovereign, so we might as well just do it. Can't believe that we are really tight on mana right here. Ob Nixilis. I mean, yeah. So now any land will let us play the Titan. Come on, land. Ugh. Are you honestly serious? I mean, we're not just dead to this Ob Nixilis, but it's not looking great. They decided to play first, though, which is good for us, which means that we get to spell queller something here. Their removal spell. Devour Flesh. Okay, so any land here. Any land, come on, any land. And now we draw the Ancient Grudge. Are you serious? Are you honestly serious right now? So we don't draw the Ancient Grudge when we need it, and we draw it when we don't need it. So that is just great. And now they're probably gonna just Mind Twist us. They draw a card. Grave Titan. Can't do anything. All we can do now is... Come on, land. Are you serious? So basically what they're going to do now, they're going to ultimate and they're just going to completely destroy us. Yep, no lands. So that will be a lot of. That's just. I think it's almost lethal. So, wow. That wasn't what I expected. I mean, all we had to do was draw one land. And we just couldn't get there. Hey, kitty. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so now we have an emblem. They're gonna attack. That is just gonna completely destroy us. Sure. Read the bones. Yeah, but it's too late now. Oh, what? Oh, whenever any player draw. Wow. Okay. That's it then. GG's. And there was the island. Yeah, I guess that's just how it is sometimes. I honestly think if we had drawn that land, we would have just won. But yeah, we didn't. So that's life. At least we got some play points back. What time is it? It is 9 o'clock now. Yeah, whatever. Let's do another one. I'm happy doing another one. I don't like not doing well. get some more players in there. So ever since I moved to the US, one of the things I really wanted to see is a raccoon. That's something I really want to see. And I did see one once, but it was lying dead in the streets. So I didn't really feel that that counted that much. And now I've just been told that I missed one. I missed a raccoon. And that's really upsetting. I'm yet to see one. So I'm hoping that when it gets a little bit warmer, that they'll start coming out. I do live in a very suburban neighborhood here in New Haven, so I should see one at one point. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? So I don't know if reanimation is actually something that you can do. Easily in this format. I'm not entirely sure about that. So what else do we have here? We have a Coalition Relic, which is a great artifact. It fixes, it ramps, it does everything. There's also Soul of Temptation, but we just played a blue deck, so I think I just want to go for this Coalition Relic actually. Maybe get some ramp going, stay open a little bit. So what's here? There's a Bribery, which is obviously pretty busted. You just go and find their best creature. And we already have a Coalition Relic. I know we could play like a green-blue deck. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the best cards out of the packs and then see where we end up. Bribery is definitely very powerful. So let's see what we get. There's a lot of Birds of Paradises here. Who are we playing against? Oh, I don't know any of these. Wall of Roots, Settlers Conscripts, again very good. Ulamog, if we want to go big. Do we want to go big? Let's take it. Let's just take the 10 drop. I mean, we're not playing cube to not have fun, right? So what do we have here? Bloom Tempter can be a pretty good mana accelerant. Duplicant is just like a removal spell. Yeah, I see you, Kitty Cat. I don't have time right now. I guess since we want to cast this Ulamog, we probably should take the Bloom Tender. Probably want to take as much ramp as we can. Yeah, let's just go big. Let's go big or go home. 7, 6, 7 here. Sure, why not? Let's just go nuts. Just take like all the sickness we can find and let's see. Let's see. I mean, Explore is ramp. What else is there? Frost Titan, Tidings. Explore is not exactly my favorite ramp spell. Tidings with Mana Accelerants is pretty busted. That's a clever impersonator, which is pretty awesome because it can copy a planeswalker as well. Copy anything. It's one of the better clones. So it looks like we're again a blue deck with some acceleration and just some big stuff that we're going to try and throw out there. We definitely need to pick up some more ramp though. I mean, Rishka is ramp. That's absolutely ramp. Let's go for it. Maybe we get this Wall of Roots back. We do want ways to actually cast this Nicol Bolas at one point as well. But we'll figure it out. We'll get there. And since we're casting big things, Griselbrand or Terastodon. Let's take the Griselbrand. Why not? Get in there, Grizzle Daddy. That's an Elvish Mystic, which is pretty much what we want. Masked Admirers is pretty cool as well. But let's get this Mana Dork. Blue-green is definitely one of my favorite things to draft. What do we have here? I'm not planning on playing any of this. I guess we could take the Chandra. Like the odd chance that we're playing that. I don't think we are. I'm not sure about any of these three things as it is right now, but the rest looks fine. That's a Disfigure. Could go in there. Grim Lavamancer, sure. Distended Mindbender. I mean, just another huge thing. That's an Arbrelf, Grave Titan, Missing Mortis is a good removal spell. Gibson Given, and a Phyrexian Metamorph, and a Tireless Tracker. I think it's between the Tireless Tracker and the Metamorph. The Metamorph is pretty nice because you can actually copy a Coalition Relic and another Mana Dork, but Tireless Tracker is just so much value. And it could just potentially... But then again, they didn't. So no one took the Elvish Mystic, so I don't think anyone is actually playing greens. Let's just take the Metamorph and then just hope that we're going to get the Tireless Tracker back. So what do we have here? We have a Windswept Heath. We have an Adventure of Zendikar, which is another big thing. So like a pretty nice payout. It's a bit nicer if your ramp is primarily coming from lands rather than creatures. And right now, it's sort of like coming from creatures and artifacts, so Adventure is not that exciting, actually. There's Devoted Druid. That's a... I mean... That's a ramp spell. Windswept Heath has the potential of... Let's take the Windswept Heath. It can potentially fix what we're trying to do. There's an Avacyn's Pilgrim. That's a Sheldark Isle. I mean, Sheldark Isle is a way for us to cast one of these huge things. Maybe we'll just... Maybe these will just wield all these green things. This is a good way of us to figuring that out. Here's an Elesh Norn. We're pretty set on big things. And I'm not too keen on splashing white. And this Misty Rainforest is looking pretty damn good. Chromatic Lantern or Farseek? It has to be Chromatic Lantern. Again, there's a chance that all these green things will just wheel. Breeding Pool or Acidic Slime? Breeding Pool. Quite like where this is going. I mean, it's not still going to be difficult casting some of these things, but I mean, this Chandra, I'm definitely not. I don't think that we're going to play her, but these three guys here. Oh man, we want it. We want an Ugin. That's what we want, and a Khan. Spiketail Hatchling. Whip Flare. Not so keen on any of this. I guess the Whip Flare could save us in like in a pinch, but not too keen on it, to be honest. I just want all those green cards to wheel. I mean, no one took that Elvish Mystic, which I think is a pretty big sign. There's a Trigon Predator. That could actually be pretty neat. I don't think we're in Nictor's deck, but I could see us play Trigon Predator. I don't know if we want to play it main, but I think we want to play it. So here's an Arbor Elf, which can untap the Breeding Pool. What else is here? Gifts Ungiven. I don't see us playing that. Let's just take these green things now. That's the Devoted Druid. Okay, everything is sort of like coming together here. Give us the rest. I don't see us playing this Chandra. Come on, Farseek. Come on, Farseek. No. That's an Ancient Grudge, which I guess can be okay. I don't know if we actually have the capability of splashing for red. I don't think we do right now. We have very good lands for our deck though. Pelucanos. Ugh. Maybe Band Charm. Whatever. Let's just take this Pelucanos. Wickerbow Elder. I guess that's a fine sideboard card as well. Windbrisk Heights, sure. Okay, so not all the green cards actually tabled. However, we did get 2 mana accelerants, which is pretty nice. So I think that we'll definitely see a lot of stuff maybe coming our way this time around. Come on, Khan or Ugin or something sweet. Or Signet. Uncolor Signets. Awakening Zone. That is not that exciting. There's a Hedron Archive though. That is pretty exciting. And there's a Simic Signet. Are you serious? Which one is more important? The Simic Signet to play out our 4 and 5 drops? Or the Hedron Archive, which can help us cast the Ulamog and stuff? Which one's gonna wheel? There's probably a higher chance of the Simic Signet to wheel. Oh, it hurts. That hurts. Why did it have to be in the same pack? Not okay. Griselbrand is still going to be pretty difficult to cast, but I mean, we do have the Chromatic Lantern and the Collision Relic. They help, but I'm not entirely convinced we can actually play those cards yet. So what have we got here? Progenitor Mimic is pretty insane. Jace is nice, but not that insane, and we don't actually have that much to sort of like protect him. I think this is just one of this. I've been very impressed with this particular clone. It can just really take over the game. It can, yeah. This card is pretty busted. I don't want to play this Polukranos. So hopefully we don't have to. There's the Ugin. Yes. Come to daddy. Hedron Archive paying off. Okay, okay. This is looking pretty cool. So what do we want? We definitely want that Signet to table. What else do we want? I don't know. Like a Solemn Simulacrum maybe? That would be pretty cool. I mean, our top end is pretty incredible. Wow. Here's some pretty nice stuff for us actually. There's a Hornet Queen, which is quite difficult for a lot of decks to deal with. There's an Aether Adept, but we're pretty good on the 3 drops already. And there's an Everflowing Chalice, which is also a very nice card to help us play these big things. So what's more important? Another thread, so we don't have to rely on this Nicol Bolas, or the Chalice. I guess since we're quite thread heavy, we could just take the Chalice. Maybe something will wheel. Bloodbraid Elf is interesting. It can find quite a lot of good stuff. It can also find just a bunch of 1-drops, where the Elves of Deep Shadow is just a mana accelerant. And I think that's what we want here. Also taps for black. I mean, it's a little bit annoying that it deals damage to us every turn. So it's just a Cloudskate. It's just a solid. Yeah, let's just take this. Rune Snag. Just a bad mana leak. That's not that exciting. That's Palladium Mirror though, which is actually pretty exciting in our deck. That's just like perfect. Nature's Claim is a nice sideboard card. Hornet Nest is just good blocker, creates difficult to deal with creatures. Meloku is not that exciting. Yeah, let's just take this Hornet Nest. It's pretty sweet, like in against aggro. Maybe we don't want to play this Trigon Predator main. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Pilgrim's Eye is fine. Oath of Nissa is actually kind of interesting here. This will definitely help us cast the Nicol Bolas. And yeah, let's play this. That's interesting. Phantasmal Image is nice. Yeah, this Trigon Predator can leave now. So can this Pelucanus. We do want a few more playables. Primal Command. Yeah, get in there. Gain 7, look for a creature card. Find Griselbrand. Progenitor Mimic. Sure. Sounds fun to me. Earthquake is fine. We can't really cast it, but there might be ways for us to do so. Sylvan Advocate is also fine again against the like the aggro decks. Bloodbraid Elf. Can we just play this? I don't think we can, but okay. So we're a little bit short on playables, but so how does it look when we take out the lands? 24. So 16 lands is probably also where we want to be, because we have a lot of 1 mana accelerants, just a lot of accelerants in general. We probably can't play this Bloodbraid Elf. I mean, Pelucanus is fine because it's like a mana sink. And it can just kill things. I guess that's okay. Anything else that's not that exciting in here? No, I think we... Oh, maybe this Griselbrand is a little bit over the top. Yeah, I don't think we can play this. It's too cute. Hornet Nest is pretty neat. It's just a very good way of keeping our opponent at bay. At basics, we don't want a swamp, we don't want a mountain. We are just going to straight up rely on... Oh, we need to put in our... not the Windburst Kites, but... So let's just cut... This can all find islands, this can find... Like this. Okay, let's go. Let's play. Let's cast some big things. Let's have some fun. Let's do this. Already been paired with an opponent. That's awesome. Let's cast an early bribery. Find oh, this is a little bit awkward. So any forest can greatly help us. Yeah, sure. We get a couple of turns to find something. Forest. Coalition Relic is good. Let's just play the Shelter Isle. Okay. That was a really bad Shelter Isle, but because it had all our lands that we actually want to draw. But any land here is good because of the Coalition Relic. So, okay, there's an actual forest. So let's play the Arbor Elf. And then next turn we can play a Hedron Archive. And then we're actually getting pretty close to this Ugin. Okay, so we're playing some sort of Jund deck here. Ooh, 4-color. Is it just like 4-color good stuff? Never. Destroy target creature. That is fine. We can still play the Coalition Relic. And then we could actually just cast the Tidings. Yeah, now we can actually play Coalition Relic and play the Elvish Mystic. Getting closer to this Ugin. We can cast Tidings next turn. If they kill our Mana Dog, we can cast Hedron Archive next turn. Consuming Vapors. Okay, so it has rebound, so it's going to come back, which means that we don't want to play any creature this turn. Palladium Mirror, that's fine. Let's play this Hedron Archive. Pass. Consumer Vapors doesn't do anything. Duress. Oh no. Here goes the Ugin probably. Or the Tidings. I'm not sure actually what you would take here. They took the Tidings. Maelstrom Pulse, the Hedron Archive. I mean, okay. So there's Rishka. Let's play the Palladium Mirror. Then we can make we can put a charge counter on the Coalition Relic. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job of slowing us down. I have to admit that. Liliana. In their crazy 4-color control deck. Let's put a charge counter on it. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So if we draw another land, we can play the Ugin. Phantasmal Image. Yeah, I guess we can make a blue here. Should we play the Hornet Nest? I guess so. And then like Phantasmal Image the Palladium Mirror maybe? Or just play the Rishka? Let's play the Hornet Nest. I should have made a green. Because now... let's just Phantasmal Image the Palladium Mirror. Pass the turn. Misty. You want to stir the Hornet's Nest. Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. Equip. Attack. We're gonna get a lot of little things. So when we do this combat damage to a player, right? Yeah, so they don't get to... They don't get to draw a card here, don't get to shoot anything. We get a bunch of little insects. Let's put a charge counter on this. Okay. Let's just make it green. So we could just attack for 4, then kill the Liliana with like a -3 ability here. We could also just keep back these insects and then block the Bloody Liliana when they attack. I quite like that actually. Let's make a bunch of colorless mana. Three more. Like that. I'm not too worried actually about this Liliana right here. Let's just pass the turn. We have these insects to block her, and I'm quite okay with that actually. We don't have a way to deal with the Sword of Fire and Ice, but I mean, it doesn't actually give her protection from the right colors. She attacks. We can use... Let's just use 3 insects, just in case. Okay. Wow. So that can kill the Ugin. Okay. So now we have to deal with that Raska. Oh, I forgot to put a charge card on the Collision Relic. So there's an Everflowing Chalice. So let's play this. Rishka. Put a counter on the insect and the Rishka. Actually, no, put a counter on the insect. Put a counter on the... Yeah, the Rishka. Attack the Vraska. 2/4. Let's attack the Vraska. Put a big Everflowing Chalice into play, because then in that way, if they manage to kill our creatures, then at least we still have some big mana rock to cast things with. Damn, not quite in Sheldog Isle range either. There's a Scarab God. Wow. How do we deal with a Scarab God? Can we even deal with the Scarab God? What could they find? A hornet nest? That is disgusting. What can we even find that can actually deal with the Scarab God? Wonder what they would target. The Liliana, maybe? In that sense, they would get a Planeswalker if the Scarab God dies. They choose the Hornet's Nest. The big 4/4 black zombie Hornet's Nest. Has Defender though. So I'm quite okay with that. Here comes the Scarab God though. So I think we just want to, yeah, let's just, at least in that way he has to replay it. Oh, let's just put a counter on the charge counter on the Coalition Relic in case we draw something good. We want to be able to cast it. It's like if we draw Nicol Bolas, for example. A forest. I mean, that's just not very exciting. Yeah, I mean, they get to play the Scarab God again. Sheldog Isle. Thragtusk. Sure. Scarab God. On the Hornet Nest. Has Defender though. Can't attack with it. I feel like you should have played your played your Scarab God again instead. Maybe they didn't see it had a Defender, but it does. We are just only drawing lands here. So pass. I mean, yeah, it's not looking good. That's for sure. So they choose not to equip the sword. Ah, because they want to make another... They want to make a token? One, two, three, four, five. I don't understand why they wouldn't just equip the sword and kill me instead, but... Sure, if they want to make a beast, go for it. Here comes the Scarab God. Yep. Equip the Scarab God. or just animate the Thragtusk. Oh, you found a tap land. Put it on the beast. Okay. Charge counter. Charge counter. Come on, Ulamog. Ulamog will be pretty big game here. Our opponent is thinking. They are thinking long and hard about this. What are they thinking about? Okay. Got the charge counter. Come on, Ulamog. Misty Rainforest. That is not what we want. Yeah, I think this game is slowly evaporating in front of our eyes here. Now, if you wanna activate the Thragtusk, do it in your upkeep. Why would you not get the value out of it? Attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think we just chump here. I'm happy chumping. Here comes the Thragtusk. Okay, end of turn. Charge counter. Sacrifice Misty Rainforest. Get our breeding pool. And Ulamog. There we go. There we go. Right, so 1, 2. That's, yeah. So let's kill the Scarab God. And let's kill... Do we want to just like get rid of the Sword of Fire and Ice? Or do we want to get rid of the Hornet Nest? I don't think it matters. Let's just get rid of this Sword of Fire and Ice. They decided not to activate in response. Interesting. Very interesting. Wonder why. Mountain. What could get them out of this? Raska's Contempt? They didn't have it. Alright. Ulamog or bust. That was a little bit more intense than I would want it to be. But I think the deck is good. I think we just go. Did we cut a land? No, I don't think so. No, let's just go. Let's go for this. Sheldog Isle. That's a bit of ramp. Sure. It's not the greatest hand, but it's also not the worst hand. Let's put an Ulamog underneath this Sheldog Isle. There we go. Pass. They have pretty good lands in their deck. I must give them that. What is this? Okay, Hangback Walker. That is problematic actually. I would have to get this Pelucanos down pretty damn quickly to deal with that. Just drawing lands is not that exciting, I gotta say. Yeah, this Hangback Walker could become a little bit problematic. No place. Okay. Another land. I mean, yeah, I know that we're playing ramp, but this is a little bit annoying. Sure, they put a counter on. They're not doing much though either, so play a swamp. No attacks. We draw Misty. So let's find an island. Play the Hedron Archive. This can do two things, right? This can either ramp us, but it can also help us get to the Sheldog Isle quicker. So the Hangback Walker is now a 3/3. Which is actually pretty bad for us. But if they don't attack with it, then I'm fine with that as well. At one point they should start attacking, right? Windswept Heath. Can I play both here? So if I go... Yeah, I can. So I can go Metamorph. No. Fuck's sake. Okay. Metamorph. Copy the archive. Play Pelucanos. Play the Heath. Pass the turn. I mean, we are getting close to that Ulamog here. And now they can start attacking, but I'm fine with that. Okay, they kill the Pelucanos. I'm also fine with that. Are they going to start attacking with the Hangback Walker? So now they start attacking. Okay. They must have like some sort of 5-drop here then. The Scarab God. Okay, we kind of like need to get this Ulamog down now, and I think we can. I think we can crack both of these Hedron Archives, and then we can play the Ulamog. Right? And then we can... Okay, let's think about this. So we can go 2 mana, crack, draw 2 cards, 2 mana, crack, draw 2 cards. Then it's down to 20, and then we use the island to cast Ulamog. Let's do this. We don't have to do it yet, though. Should we do it now? I mean, we're going to be left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand, and then we can just discard a forest. In that case, they don't get to use their mana on the Pelucanos. Yeah, let's go for it. Boom. Yes, please. Exile, exile. Wow, that is pretty damn sweet, actually. And we just get rid of a forest. Go. Vraska's Contempt. Consuming Vapors. Sure. That's only fair, I think. And they gain 10 life. Which is pretty crazy, actually. So now we just get to play Chromatic Lantern and Coalition Relic. And then next turn we can play the Nicol Bolas. That was a very neat answer to our Ulamog. I have to give them that. But we're probably going to have a hard time dealing with this Nicol Bolas, though. There's like a Thragtusk we can... Oh, perfect. We can just like Phantasmal Image it. So let's get this on here. Sure. So let's just make a red. So we can make black and blue and blue and blue and green and green. Nicol Bolas. So do we want to just get rid of their cards in hand, or do we want to... I think we want to get rid of their cards. So what were they? Dismember and Soul Reap. Okay, so Phantasmal Image. Oh. That costs blue. Make a Thragtusk, gain some life, play a forest, and play an Elvish Mystic, and pass. So do they actually have an answer for this Nicol Bolas? That would be crazy. Like a Hero's Downfall? Crack the Marsh Flats. Okay. Sword of Fire and Ice. Equip Sword of Fire and Ice. No attacks. Okay. Put a charge counter on the relic. Draw. Ugin. Rishka. Okay. Whatever. So what can we actually do? We can deal 7 damage to target opponent or creature an opponent controls. However, it has pro blue now. So we can't really do that. So we can just start ticking up. Sure. Let's just see what they're playing with. Let's play with their stuff. Sure, Liliana's fine. Bloom Tender. Rishka. Guess we can put some counters on these guys just to spread out the damage a little bit. And then let's just play this with multi-kicker, 3 of them, and pass. We can just slowly tick up this Nicol Bolas. Olivia Voldaren, okay. Do you want to equip her? Or do you want to kill something? Not kill, you can't kill anything, but you can shoot something. It was pretty lucky that we put these Rishka counters on our 1/1s, so she couldn't kill them. So let's just take our turn here. Island. It's not that exciting. Again, let's just play with our opponent's deck a little bit. Pack Rat. Nice. It's actually not a bad way of playing our stuff here. Guess we could. Should we attack with this Thragtusk? Guess we could. Let's get in there. Opponent takes 5. We pass the turn. They're going to try and shoot the Pack Rat. Okay. So we just pay some mana, discard, make a I guess in that way they can take control of the Pack Rat if they want to. Okay, so they take the Pack Rat. They don't have the mana to actually activate it though. But now they can kill our Pack Rat. Then we get to flip Liliana. Which I think is also okay for us. Then we can take back the Pelucanos. Oh no, there's a legendary. It's only non-legendary, right? Trying to take a non-legendary creature card, yeah. Oh, that has flying. So now she can attack the Nicol Bolas. She does. Okay. So Coalition Relic, put a charge counter on it, because why not? Tidings. Forest. Always the forest. Whatever. So let's fire up this Dark Confidant. That is risky. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think that's what we want to do. Let's just make this. I mean, we can go attacking with a bunch of creatures here, I guess. There's no point of attacking with those. Let's just attack here. And pass. So she still can't kill the Nicol Bolas. They decide to play the land rather than discard it to pack rat. I find that very, very, very weird. So they go after the Nicol Bolas again. They shoot the Thragtusk. I get a beast. And a zombie. Oh, they get the Liliana? Under her owner's control. That is interesting. I did not think about that. Ancient Grudge. I guess now we just have to send things after the Liliana then. Or do we? I don't even know. Just play this card's a card. Sure, whatever. Ancient Grudge, the Everflowing Talus, also fine. What a game. Another forest, of course. I mean, why not? Let's play with their cards. Victim of Night. Destroy target non-vampire, non-werewolf, non-zombie creature. I guess that's the Thragtusk. It has to be the Thragtusk. I can't target the Olivia because she's actually a werewolf. Sorry, a vampire. So I guess we kill this thing. I don't really care that much about she's still gonna attack the Nicol Bolas. guess we can attack with a beast. What does the emblem do? Yeah, let's get in there. Keep her down a little bit. Okay, so we trade. I'm okay with that. Pass the turn. We need to draw one of our payoff cards. This is a long and intense game, but it's quite good. It's a good game. Ooh, they go for the Vraska. Until your next turn, whenever a creature deals combat damage to Vraska, destroy that creature. Okay. Each player discards a card. Sure. I'm just going to make another pack rat. Probably going to kill the Nicol Bolas with the Vraska and then attack me with the Olivia. Yep. And then kill something. You just stay back. Interesting. Okay. Another land. We are just landing it up. Not too concerned about her plus ability. I think we just pass. I mean, right now we can just keep making these pack rats, and then eventually we can sure. You're gonna steal my pack rats from me? Batterskull. Interesting. Can't block with anything. Can shoot something. Maybe the Bloom Tender. The Rishkar. Okay. That's fine. So let's just make another pack rat. I mean, these pack rats are sort of like getting out of hand here. Arbor Elf. That is not very exciting. So I think we just make those into a pack rat. So we can block all the other stuff. We can just sort of like attack with all the pack rats here. Problem is now that they can just equip the Olivia Sure. They make another pack rat for themselves. We kill a pack rat. Now they can just equip the Olivier Oldarin with the Batterskull, and then they can attack for lethal. But I mean, I guess they need to see that line. If they just go to combat here, then why would they mess around playing the activated abilities of their planeswalkers? Because they are running out of time. What was that? They stole. They stole one of them. Why would you do that? You had lethal. Okay. I guess that's still lethal. Hey, kitty cat. Yep. All right. So sideboarding it is. And they have a minute and 20 minutes to actually win the game. I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. Play first, yes please. We'll keep this. So we'll just have to play very fast. Let's just play this Hornet Nest. Any order. Kitty, I'm a little bit busy right now, so you're gonna have to wait. Sure, hide away. Yeah, I've seen you. You're very cute. Very cute, kitty. Ah, for fuck's sake. That's cat for you. Okay, our opponent's turn. Hanging back Walker. It's fine. Hornet Nest, go. Because we can just use our primal command to put it on top. You're gonna cast this bonfire for 1. I'm okay with that. You just do that. I think you spend a little bit too much time thinking about it, mate. Sure. Okay. And they are out of time. Yep. Okay, so that was a very intense game. But we managed to pull it off in the end. That was very intense. Let's see if we can find another opponent. Oh man, I don't know how we have to play another long game like that, because I don't really want to be up until midnight. Okay. That was, oh man, some people have played a lot, haven't they? 12 undefeated trophies. Some people are very good at this game. Good luck to our opponent. So what do we got? We got some early ramp and an Ulamog, sure. Let's do this. Oh god. Oh god. That is not a good sign. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Actually, I want to take that. I want to take my good luck back because they're playing mono red, and mono red players, they don't deserve a good luck. They most definitely don't. Figure of Destiny was an interesting little card. Kargan Dragonlord. I mean, that requires a lot of leveling up, doesn't it? So right now it's just a 2/2 for 2. And then it can become massive. But it requires quite a bit of work. Let's just play this multi-kicker. One. Get our Overflowing Chalice out. Because then we can play the Rishka, put a counter on it. Or maybe just play the Hedron Archive. I guess we'll see. Okay, so they make that into a 2/2. Give that a level up counter. That's very good for us. Them just not actually doing that much this turn. So now I probably should play this Hedron Archive. Because then next turn we can play Rishka and the Palladium Mirror. Yeah, that's probably the right thing to do. There's a Goblin Guide. Okay. And another... Oh, they activated the Figure of Destiny again. I think they're meant to level up the Dragonlord there. That's unfortunate. Value? No. Elvish Mystic. Okay. So let's play the Palladium Mirror. Let's play Rishka. Put a counter on each of these so that we get 2/3/3 so we can block. And then Elvish Mystic. So we just don't want them to actually draw another land. And then we have Ulamog next turn. Which could actually be a pretty big deal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so we should be okay, even if they kill a creature. We should be alright. Flame Slash the Rishka. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Goblin Guide. Progenitor Mimic. Block this. So we got 2, 1. Probably killed like a mountain And the Figure of Destiny. Because I can just block the Goblin Guide with the Ulamog, and I just don't want them to cast any spells, basically. So they don't attack Tidings. Okay. Well, I can't play that. I don't have the mana. So let's attack with the Ulamog. Let's have a look at that deck. Searing Blaze, Chandra's, Phoenix, Karisev, Stoke the Flames, Abrade, Hellrider. Yeah, I mean, they seem to have all of it. Good for them. Let's just play this Peluconos. And then let's kill this thing. And then they need to have bolt. And they don't. Sweet. Mono red. Down. What's good against mono red? These Sylvan Advocates are actually pretty good. That's probably it. And what do we take out? Probably this Phantasmal Image. It's not going to be that exciting. Yeah. Let's give it another go. So this is very awkward. If we draw a forest or another land, we should be okay. So let's just go for it. Okay, that could help us maybe find a land. I mean, not really. That's not really how it works, but let's hope that it finds a land, because otherwise we are in bad shape. It found a hornet nest. That is not good. That is not good at all. So pass. Come on, forest. Yes. Awesome. So now we can play the Sylvan Advocate, which is going to be an excellent blocker for the Goblin Guide. And if they want to spend a mana to kill it, then that's fine. Searing Blaze. Okay, that was an annoyingly good. Another forest. At least we're drawing a lot of forests here. So I think we're just going to play, and then play the Arbor Elf. Let's see what they can do here. Chandra's Phoenix. That is an annoying one. Whenever an opponent is dealt damage by a red instant or sorcery spell you control to their hand, not to the but still this is tricky. I guess we can cast this Riftwing Cloudskate now. So if we cast this Riftwing Cloudskate, we can just like return the Phoenix, and then we can block it. Is that good? And then we can hopefully cast Ugin next turn. Just like exile everything. That's a plan. It's a pretty decent plan. I mean, we don't have any life gain in our deck, which is a big problem. Arc Trail, killing both. Yuck. That is pretty gross. And the Phoenix. I mean, this is not great. I don't know if we can do anything. Can we do anything here? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Wow, it just had to be Arc Trail, didn't it? I guess we could play a Hornet's Nest. Just hope for the best. It seems probably not gonna work. I mean, I'd be very surprised if this works. Mono red is definitely not a deck that we want to meet. Them having a mountain here is very good for us. So they just attack with a Phoenix. Okay. Do they have the kill though? Do you have a 1 mana spell? Do you have a 1 damage spell? Hazoret. And then they can discard it? Is that how that works? Oh, they need 1 more mana to do so. Okay, so we're stuck on 1 life. I guess we just have to get lucky here. So play this. Then -4. And then hope they're just gonna draw lands from now on. I mean, that's a stretch, but it might work. Rampaging Ferocidon. I mean, yeah, we can kill that. We just hope that a lot of the stuff is actually through, a lot of that damage is through creatures and not through spells. Let's draw some cards. Hedron Archive. Interesting. Let's play this Breeding Pool tapped. Let's just play this Hedron Archive. And pass the turn. I mean, we could hopefully maybe we can just try and go for the ultimate, gain some life, draw 7 cards. Did you draw a spell? Siege Gang, that does it. Oh man. Yeah, that does it. You got it. Interesting. So yeah, I think we just have to run it back, right? I mean, the thing is that neither, like, I guess these cards are okay still because they do play some big things, but they're not that exciting. So forest into something. We want to draw land. We want to draw a land. They're saying that they played Hazoret poorly. I probably agree with that. Mull into 6. Okay, let's play this Elvish Mystic. And then let's hope that we get another land. We did not. But let's just play this Devoted Druid. That could actually give us a bunch of mana. Well, at least 2 mana. So they braid that. That makes sense. Land? That's an Oath of Nissa. I mean, that's probably the closest thing to a land we're gonna get. Get a land? We got a land. We probably need this. Do we need this breeding pool? Not right now. Let's just get a forest. Conserve our life total here. And then play the Sylvan Advocate. Then pass. At least now we get to attack, which is a pretty big deal. We get to play Collision Relic to ramp us a little bit. Exquisite Firecraft, that guy. Okay. So attack. I mean, as long as they're spending their spells killing our stuff, I'm quite happy with that. Island. And they've already used their Braid. Let's just play this Collision Relic. Um, 4 mana now. Chandra's Phoenix. Okay, so now they start attacking us, which is okay. We also got a bit of a clock going. Obviously, it's more important for them, but we still have we still have time. We're all good. We're all good. So that's a forest. Let's make one of these guys. So let's see. We can play the Chromatic Lantern, and then we still have 3 mana to play the Palladium Mare. That's probably what we want to do. And then we can still charge the Collision Relic and hope to draw some gas. We could also just let's just pass. Right, still got some pretty good beats going here. But we do need to draw something. Need to draw something big. What is this? Siege Gang. Okay. So we can copy their Siege Gang and then shoot their Siege Gang. That might be what we have to do. Maybe not. Huh, interesting. So here's a Nicol Bolas. So what do we do here? They can just shoot us for a bunch. So do we want to copy their Siege Gang? So we have 2 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we could spend 4 mana and then shooting this down. Or we could just play the Nicol Bolas. Whatever. And then kill the Siege Gang. And then keep blockers up. In this, is that worth it? Or do we just have them exile their 2 cards? Let's do that. Let's just keep stuff out of their hands. That's probably the best thing to do. Devil's Play and Figure of Destiny. Okay, so now we attack with the Sylvan Advocate. If they want to like triple or double block or something, I'm very happy with that. They don't want to block anything. Okay, pass the turn. So now we have a massive Nicol Bolas that they might have to try and deal with. So they might start sending Chandra's Phoenix after the Nicol Bolas. So they do. And a bunch of tokens. Okay. So let's block. So they can sacrifice the tokens that I... Okay. Killed him. He's not quite dead though. So now he's on 1. So you're gonna have to spend another spell. Otherwise I'm gonna get another punch at it. Oh, he just had a mountain? Okay. So they're just gonna sacrifice the last goblin probably. And kill the Bolas. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do now? We should probably copy the Siege Gang commander. Let's attack with the Sylvan Advocate. Probably not gonna chump, no. So let's tap blue, whatever. Copy Siege Gang Commander. Play an Arbor Elf. Pass. So now we almost have lethal. There's a Rampaging Ferocidon. They attack with the Phoenix. That's fine. Let's activate the Collision Relic. Breeding Pool is not exactly what we want. But I mean, it's a land, so it's almost making our Sylvan Advocate big enough. I guess we can attack with all of these guys. And then if they block, we can kill some of their stuff. Now we're like in a situation where a land is actually not bad, because then we have a much bigger clock. Okay, so they block the Arbor Elf. They're down to 7. We can shoot them for 2, 4, 6, 8. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana though. But it's almost lethal. So let's not waste any. So they shoot that. So I think we have to start shooting them back. And again, shoot them. Oh, what did I do? Shoot. Oh no. Ah, sacked the wrong one. Cancel. Oh, thank God. Shoot them. Sacrifice a goblin. This one. Yep. So they're down to 1. And pass. So now they need a blocker. They can't attack. They found a blocker. But now they die. Ha! That was a lose-lose. Alright, so 2-0 so far. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can ride this one home. So like make up for what we did before. I mean, I guess this is okay. We can sort of like suspend the Riftwing on turn 2, and it's not the best hand ever, but it's okay. Let's just play this Breeding Pool. So they're not doing much either. So I think we just suspend this. Because then we can use the Everflowing Chalice to generate a little bit more mana than what we're doing now. Just gonna close my door actually, so I don't disturb my flatmate. So suspend kind of comes off the Cloudskate. Yeah, we just keep passing. Our opponent's not doing anything, so we don't have to do anything. What is this? Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. Let's make a copy of that. It's weird how they make the Ixalan tokens. Sure, let's just make our own Sorin. Boop. There we go. And then we're gonna bounce their Sorin. So they should. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do about that. They're gonna make an emblem. Okay. They're gonna attack? No. No attacks. Interesting. Here comes the Cloudskate. So let's play this. Bounce the Sorin. Let's just keep making tokens. And then, what is this? Cast out. They're gonna cast out our Sorin? That is mean. Okay. Let's play this Hedron Archive. Let's pass. Let's just attack for 2 here. Pass the turn. So I didn't really want to play the Everflowing Chalice just for like 1 kicker. But that's not very exciting. They're playing Sorin again. Okay. So they make a vampire. But we can... come on, something good. Tidings is good. Tidings is real good. Should we force them to chomp 1? Yeah, why not? Oh, they just chomp all of it. Gain some life back. Sure. Let's draw some cards. That's the Rishka. So next turn we can just straight up cast Ulamog. So let's see what they play now. to make another vampire. Oh no! Now they're gonna take out Ulamog. Oh man, that's tough. That is tough. Yeah, I mean, I deserve that. Nixilis? Okay. You can destroy something. Okay. I can still attack profitably. I can even Peluconos and kill that vampire. That's probably the best thing to do. Then we can get rid of the Obnixilis. So we play a forest here. So now I'm just gonna play oh yeah, I guess I can do that. I can do this, this, this. Play this with 2 multi-kickers. Green. Just 1. Kill this. You gain 2 life. Then kill Obnixilis. So I don't want you to be drawing any more cards. I mean, you can make all the 1/1s you want. I'm fine with that. But I don't want you to be drawing any more cards. I do need to find a way to actually cast this Nicol Bolas. So I think I'm going to have to crack the Hedron Archive. I think I'm going to have to do that. What's this? Banishing Light, taking the Peluconos. Sure. So there's a Windswept Heath. Let's just crack this archive. There's a Chromatic Lantern. Can I play everything? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't quite cast it now. Pretty damn close though. Let's attack the Sorin. They block. Play an Arbor Elf. Play the Windswept Heath. Play Chromatic Lantern. Pass. So now I can play this Nicol Bolas. They make a vampire. I can just kill this Sorin actually with the -4 ability. So I hope they're gonna just tap out here. Don't kill my Chromatic Lantern, please. 7. What is this? It's like a massive walking ballista or something. What is this? Entreat the Angels. Okay. That's the thing. Sheldog Isle. What do we do here? I can... Um, let's Sheldrak Isle first. Let's look at the Hideaway card. Primal Command. I guess that's the best thing to do. What do we do here? I can just kill. So no matter what I do, they're gonna kill the Nicol Bolas. So I might as well kill the Sorin. I guess that's what I'm doing. And then at least so I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna redirect. Yes. Get rid of the Sorin. And then pass. And then they will be forced to at least send one angel. And I'm closer to Ulamog now. I'm getting there. So they attack. They're probably going to send both. One at me and one at that. Okay. A little bit risky, but I understand. I would have probably sent both of the angels at the Nicol Bolas, but sure. Sidisi Undead Vizier. Gonna exploit the vampire probably. What can I find? Can I see the deck? They get to search for something. Oh, we really need that Ugin. Oh, sorry, the Ugin. What'd they find? Packrat. Okay. Packrat. I see. Coalition relic. Okay, so what we can do now is that we can find the something to copy the Sidisi, and then we can go and find. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So let's play this thing on the Sheldrak Isle. So I want to. So I want to search for a. Oh, I can even. Okay, I have it. Non-creature permanents always own a library. Search library for a creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. But I can just use Clever Impersonator to copy the DC to find Ugin. That's the plan. And I can still search for a creature. Okay, so put that on top. And I search. So that copies the Sidisi. And I find. Probably just get the Progenitor Mimic. Sure. And I'm going to exploit. Yes, I'm going to sacrifice this Arbor Elf. Then I'm going to search for Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. And then I'm going to cast him. And then I'm going to exile everything. Got a -5. we get the Pelucanos back. And I get to play Collision Relic. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. That was a really good turn. So hopefully they don't have anything to deal with the Ugin that easily. Oh, of course they have to cast out. Sure. That's that. I forgot that I actually bounced that. But that's fine. I had to do what I had to do. So let's just attack. How big can we get him? Let's not do it now. Let's do it end of turn in case they play a creature. Then we just kill it. And pass. Because we can make him big, pretty monstrous here. So if they don't just have anything, I think we just go for it. So 7. He's at 12/12. We just drew another. Okay, so let's just force our opponent to actually have something here. What do they got? Liliana of the Veil. Nice. That was a very clean answer. Oh, I need to let the cat in. He wants to come in. Come in. And a Sorin Markov. Jesus. What happened? I might just lose this game. Phantasmal Image. That doesn't really do much. Kind of have to wait for them to play. I shouldn't have played as land, actually. That was really bad. But I kind of need to allow my opponent to play a creature here. Wow. Yeah, that's not what I needed. My goodness. Okay. So, Phantasmal Image. You're gonna make my life total. Oh, interesting. Monastery Mentor. I guess that's something I can copy. What's left? Ulamog is gone. Ugin is there. Nicobolas is gone. I don't think I have any outs here. So I sacrifice a creature. Yeah, I mean, they just... Their out was... Oh, wow. And then they just attack. That's it. Whew. Good game. Okay, so... Let's get back in it. I don't think I want to change anything. Wow. Yeah, we mulligan that. Horrible hand, but I guess that's fine. And I think that the Phantasmal Image is pretty good here, in case they play something early on. So I'm happy they didn't have like a duress. Okay. Arbelf doesn't actually do anything here because we don't have a forest, but this is slightly closer to Nicol Bolas. Liliana, okay. Let's just copy there, Liliana. Play a Hornet Nest. If we draw a forest next turn, then we can actually just play this Nicol Bolas. Fatal Push. That doesn't... Oh, I see. That does work. There's a forest. So blue that, untap this. 1, 2, 3. Banishing Light, that works. Yep. So now they need to have Hero's Downfall or something like that. Liliana, okay. I mean, there's no great... Yeah, that's fine. I don't care too much about Liliana, actually. Condemn, no targets. Let's just pass. I mean, at one point I'm gonna just get another huge Planeswalker. So they don't want to discard anything here. So let's just again Sorin Markov. Set opponent's life to 10. Play the forest. And attack Liliana with the Bloom Tender. Okay. Cast out. Okay. So they get rid of the Nicol Bolas. We still have this Sorin Markov of theirs though, so and we got some pretty good protection for it with this Hornet's Nest. I don't see any reason why to keep the forest in hand. We might as well just play it out. There's no point to do otherwise. Damnation. Okay. I mean, that reduces the clock for sure. Pass the turn. Draw another plains. So they need to place. They need to find something which can quickly deal with their own Sorin Markov. Ram's expertise. Okay. 3 servos and a Banisher Priest. I see. Let's see if we can find something with this Oath of Nissa. Pretty good draw, actually. There's a Pelucanos. That's actually a really good draw. Yeah, come on. So I think we still just shoot them. And then we just pass. We can almost Mindslaver them. I feel like we're in a pretty okay position here. Next turn we should be able to clear. So we need 1 to activate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't quite clear the board, but we can kill the Banisher Priest and 2 servo tokens. Then we can use Sorin Markov to kill the 3rd servo token, and then we can attack for lethal if they don't play a creature that is. So ooh, wow, that's big. They're gonna get a bunch of angels here. That's pretty awesome, actually. So Ugin would be good. Actually attacking. I guess just to try and beat it down. Okay, I mean I'll block, right? Okay, something. That's not quite something. I guess I can force them to chomp with an angel. Is that worth it? Probably. Let's just attack. I don't know how many angels they would chomp with, but 2. Can I kill all of them? Can I kill everything? Let's try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. So we get to kill all the angels. Yeah, I think that was a pretty big mistake from our opponent's side. So now they don't actually have enough to kill the Sorin. They should just have chomped with one, I think. They'll have to have something here to help them kill. Okay. That kills it. Now you start gaining life. I mean, our opponent just has all the answers, it seems. Good for them. This has been a pretty intense game. Player planes. Play. Another Sorin. Killing the Palladium Mirror. Attacking. What a game. What a game. Oh man, are you kidding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost all of my... almost all of the lands. Sure. Sun Titan. Then get Liliana back. Sure. Yep. So I mean, I have Ugin, I have Ulamog, I have all these things. We discard each of us discard. Wrath of God, that makes sense. Probably just, yeah, get Emblem. Do your worst. Do your worst. Anything? Come on. Just give me something. Metamorph. So what does the Metamorph do? I can copy the Sun Titan? Then I can get back Hornet Nest? Or I could get back Phantasmal Image. I guess that's what I'm doing. Sun Titan. Get back Phantasmal Image. Yes. This. Get back Hornet Nest. Yes. Pass. mean, that's something. Emblem. Sacrifice. Probably this one. Yep. Just got it all. Yep. 3, 6, yep, that's it. They just had it all. Yeah, I can't be too upset, I guess. What would I actually have drawn? I don't get to see that? Oh man, this fucking... Alright, anyway. That was sweet. If you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will be back soon with some more Modern Cube. Have a good night.